My name is David Jaffe. Welcome to the Wealth and Health Podcast, where you'll learn valuable skills and positive habits that will improve your life. This podcast originally aired as a video on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/BestStockStrategy. The Wealth and Health Podcast is brought to you by BestStockStrategy.com. All right, so I tried this Durherm, and actually it was pretty amazing. It comes with a chair, which I'm currently using in this sauna because I'm testing out whether I can build a do-it-yourself sauna using an AC Infinity. And a little bit of a spoiler, this is a 4x4 AC Infinity, and I'm going to end up buying a 3x3 AC Infinity. I'm going to include 3 of the Rubilux 250 watt bulbs in here, and it's going to be amazing. So the solution that I'm going to go with is going to be a 3x3, not a 4x4, but a 3x3 with 3 maximum of 4 Rubilux 250 watt heat lamp bulbs, because the Rubilux bulbs do not have formaldehyde or fluoride or anything like fluorine or anything like that in it. And, that's it. And then my sauna is going to be extremely portable. It's going to be amazing. I also tried out this Opulent Systems 5x5 one, but it's too big. It takes too long to heat up. And also the quality, the walls are much more flimsy on the Opulent Systems. This one is probably, in my opinion, about twice as thick, so I like it better. But regarding the Durherm, besides the fact that it's like $530 on Amazon, I saw some videos where people said that it was low EMF. So I actually bought an EMF tester because I'm like super OCD. And I tried this out yesterday, and it's amazing. It gets hot within about like 5 minutes. The issue is that I tried it and I felt great. I was sweating like a pig. It was amazing. The bigger issue is that I wanted to run the EMF tester because I didn't want it to be like a microwave. And the EMF was like incredibly high. Whereas in all the videos that I saw, it said that the EMF is supposed to be low. So, all right, let me turn this thing on, okay? So here's the EMF right now. It's pretty low, right? And then, so this thing is off, right? Then I'm going to plug this thing in. Oh, that's because I'm getting near the outlet. So here I'm plugging in okay, so I'm plugging in, I just plugged in the Durherm. Now, this thing's not even on. The Durherm is not even on, okay? Look, it's not even on, and it's giving me a warning. So this should be a huge red flag. This thing is not even on. Okay, so look. So here, it's giving me 40, all right? 33, okay? So I just plugged it in. It's not even on. Now, it's giving me 100. Now, it's giving me crazy readings at 300. All right, let me turn this thing on. Okay, so you see that the power, it's not on yet. So I'm going to go power, start. Okay, so see, I started it. Now let's test it. All right. So here, I'm outside. Now let's get closer. Okay, now I'm inside. So this is where you would sit. 200. Look at that. $300. So you're going to sit right here, right? Your feet are right there. So you would sit there. So 270.3. Okay? Now let's get close to one of these heaters. Close to the heater, it gives you like 300, over 300. That's crazy. Over next to this heater, it actually gives less for some reason. About 200, and then next to this heater gives actually the most. So 400, 460. Actually, this heater gives 600, 680. And then this heater, for some reason, I don't know if this heater is broken or not, but it gives a much lower amount. All right. So the point is that this one is just crazy. It gives a tremendous amount of EMF and magnetic radiation as well. All right, now I'm going to actually unplug the Durherm. And that's why I'm not going to use the Durherm, because I don't want to be microwaved. All right, so let me unplug it, and then let's try the AC Infinity. Okay, so I just unplugged the Durherm. All right, so I unplugged it. Now I go back in. See, I unplugged it. Now I'm inside it, right? So 8.3. Now I'm inside it. Nothing. No electric currents because it's unplugged. All right? Huge difference. Now I'm going to go inside the AC Infinity. This thing is plugged in. Okay, so remember, 8. So let's just get a baseline. So what was it? Baseline is like around 10. Let's say just 10 and 0.3. 10 and 0.3. All right? So now this thing's plugged in. So now we're going to, now this is only one light, but 13 and 0.2. And then let's turn this thing on. Okay. So for some reason it shut off. So this thing is on, but there's no increase in radiation. It's still fine. And this is the reason why I'm not going to use the Durherm, because I don't want to be microwaved. Why do I want to be microwaved? Now, I guess if I put it like directly in it. See, look. So now it's in directly like super close, and it's still not setting it off. So these are the Ruby Lux bulbs. So again, this is why you want to make sure that you get your own grow tent. It's $100. Get a 3x3 AC Infinity. Get 4 of these bulbs from Ruby Lux. The whole thing costs you $250. This Durherm costs $540. And you're not being microwaved. Look at that. This thing's on. That thing, the Durherm was showing waves and like averages of, you're like pretty much getting microwaved. Like 300, as much as 600 if you get really close to the heater. This is showing like 10, 13, 14, 15. So why do that to yourself? All right? So yeah, I'm not selling anything. There's no affiliate links. You know, I don't have an affiliate link with Amazon. I'm just trying to help you out because I did probably like 10 to 20 hours of research. I bought a lot of stuff. I bought heaters, and the simplest system that I can possibly recommend, and the best, you know, because I tested out the opulent systems as well. The best solution would be to get a 3x3 or a maximum 4x4 AC Infinity and just get like 3 or 4 Ruby Lux bulbs, and then you're done. The reason why I like the 3x3 over the 4x4 is because you only need 3 bulbs and it's going to heat up much faster, and your work is pretty much done for you. It's also shorter. It's not as tall. It's 8 inches shorter, I believe, or maybe 12 inches shorter. Is it 68? But in any case, you know, it's significantly shorter, so that way you can hang the Ruby Lux lights from the ceiling, and it's just the whole thing costs $250, and in my opinion, that's the best solution. I got a few new heaters that I'm going to test out. I'm probably not going to use any heaters, but I ordered them, so I'm going to try it anyway. Also, I had to put the Durherm, the portable sauna, in here. And the reason is that it smells really bad. I don't know if it's off-gassing, some type of toxic chemicals, but it essentially smelled up the entire garage and it gave me a headache. So I pretty much had to zip it up in the 5x5 Opulent Systems grow tent. And now the garage smells significantly better. I even put an air purifier in here. But the Durherm, I don't know if it's toxic, but it really gave me a headache. So that's another thing to take into consideration, that from my experience, it seemed like the Durherm was, had some chemicals in it, and whatever it was made out of, it definitely gave me a headache and some respiratory issues.
Visit BestStockStrategy.com and submit your email address to receive valuable free training. Please give this podcast a positive rating and review. If you have any questions, visit BestStockStrategy.com and send me a message.